Welcome to The Warm-Up, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. Almost every team has begun district play, and it's time to start jockeying for playoff positions. Let's get you ready for some football. Seventeen 6A is going to be tight all year, with Jersey Village, Cy-Fair, and Stratford leading the way. Two of those teams go at it this week, and we talk about that game and more in the lineup, presented by SoChill Chips and Salsa. Stratford is 3-0 and has been relying a lot on their R&R connection. The Nash Rankin to Luke Rivas combination has been a deep threat for the Spartans all year, and they hope to continue that against the Bobcats. Cy-Fair lost their opener to Bridgeland, but have come back with two impressive wins over Cy Woods and Cy Park. Should be a good one at Tully Stadium Friday night. It's always a huge atmosphere when spring takes on Spring Westfield, and that will certainly be the case at Planet Ford Stadium this Friday night. The Lions beat Westfield 2 years ago on a Hail Mary, but the Mustangs got revenge last year. Quarterback P.J. Hatter of Westfield should be the difference maker in this one, as the transfer from Klein Oak has been slinging it for the Mustangs. The winner of this one will be the odds-on favorite to take the 14 6A crown.
Warm up your game day with the authentic flavors of ancient cooking. So thin, so crisp, so good. SoChill.
Quarterback Colin Johnson has been leading the Pearland Dawson offense for 3 years now. That kind of experience gets the attention of college scouts. Let's see how things are going for Johnson on the recruiting trail.
As a quarterback, I like to be a leader because my team feeds off what I do on the field. So when I lead them, they play better as a whole. So I like to get my teammates up and going. I give them the ball and they make the plays, give it to my playmakers. I like swimming. You know, I call myself an aquatic beast because when I get in the water, I just tread it. I've been trying to expand myself to a dual threat quarterback, so I've been working on my speed and athleticism so that more college students can look at me. So that's probably my only downfall, is not being able to move the way I want to. Well, I like that I always have the ball in my hand, that I'm kind of the star of the show, like my own TV show, so that's what I like the most. Number one is never give up. You know, whatever predicament you're placed in, keep going. You know, God has a way for you. So I think number one is never give up, keep practicing, and don't let what the people say get to you. That's the main thing. They can say whatever they want, but as long as you believe it, it's fine.
We'll have our cameras at a lot of big games this week, but we can't make it to all of them. Here are some games that you need to watch for in the hype. 16 6A is a tough district to figure out, especially early on. But if there is a favorite, it would have to be Cy Ranch. The Mustangs take on Cy Woods Friday night. Both teams are 2-1 and can make a major step in the right direction with a win. Also, both teams are strong on their defensive lines, as Cy Ranch is led by Ashton Porter, while Cy Woods looks to defensive end Terrence Green. Manville came off a huge win this past weekend over Friendswood, but it doesn't get any easier as they take on Magnolia West Friday. The Mustangs have given up only 13 total points in 3 games, as they are difficult to move the ball on. Meanwhile, the Mavericks are 2-2 on the season, but traditionally are a top-of-the-district type team. Should be an interesting matchup here. Speaking of Manville, last week we gave out the defensive title belt to the Mavericks. We find out why and take a look at who might have a chance to earn their own belt in the Buzz. Manville took down Friendswood 24-14 last week and couldn't have done it without huge plays by the defense down the stretch. The way they stuffed the Mustang offensive attack made them worthy of that belt. Look for a solid defensive effort out of Shadow Creek this Friday as they head to the Rig to take on Pearland. The Oilers will be attempting to get things going in district play, but could run into some serious resistance as the Sharks will try to shut them down and stake their claim as the district's best. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school football content, Be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope we got you warmed up for all the action.